Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope your day's going fantastic. I'm back again with another Christmas in July card today in 5 easy steps. We're using some Hero Arts items. This is the Candy Cane Swag Stamp and Cut Set. So there's dies that will cut out the swag along with some greenery, some holly, and then there's a bow in here that's super pretty. We're going to be using this on our card. And then for my background, we're going to be using some candy cane toss-up. It's a 3-piece layering stencil. And then I'm also bringing in some of my Hero Arts tags. And then for my greeting, we're going to be using this stamp set. This is called the Hero Greetings Happy Mail. I thought we would add Made with Love to our card today. So let's jump in and get started with step number 1 and create our focal point, which will be our candy canes. I love candy canes. We're going to stamp on white cardstock, and today I thought we would bring in our my Distress inks. So for my first layer of candy cane, we're going to stamp both of them here. We're going to be using Kitsch Flamingo for the base of my candy cane. I'm going to stamp them one more time. It's been a minute since I've used my Distress Oxide, so we're going to give them some love today. I'm going to go ahead and clean these off, and we're going to add our second layer. I also added my bow here. For my candy canes, I'm going to use Lumberjack Plaid. And then for my bow, we're going to switch out the red for Festive Berries. So we'll stamp this. Wonderful. And then we're going to add Festive Berries to our bow. We'll stamp it one more time here. Okay. There is a second layer to the bow that we'll go ahead and add. We're going to use Lumberjack Plaid for that. Okay, I did my ink did smear a little bit in this corner, but I think I can still get away with this. Okay, for this, we're going to call it Mistletoe. I'm going to use Shabby Shutters. And I'm going to stamp, we're going to create a swag, so I need 2 of these. So I'm going to bring in another piece of cardstock, and I'm just going to lay it right over the top here, and we'll stamp it one more time. Stamp 2 pine needles here. For my pine needles, well, maybe we need to use pine needles. Wonderful. And then I'll add my second panel, and we'll do the same thing here. Lovely. Next, we're going to take this berry piece, and we will stamp this. We're going to do 2-tone stamping. So I'm going to bring in my Forest Moss, and okay, and then I will wipe this off, and then we're going to use Kitsch Flamingo on the berry portion. And I'm going to use my towel and wipe off the ink from the leaves, and we will stamp this. Lovely. And I will do the same thing on this next one. Let's see what this does. Okay. Wonderful. And that's all the stamping that we're going to do. So what we're going to do next is we're going to die cut all of these out, and then we're going to create a swag. We're going to zoom in a little bit. And to create the swag, of course our candy canes are going to be the base, so we're going to crisscross these. Add a little glue here. Okay, and then we just add our greenery. And I'm going to go one to the left. And we'll do run to the right. Maybe we'll do a little tucking underneath there. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in some foam tape, and we're going to add a little bit of dimension with these pieces. So let's bring in the berries here. I'm going to put these pine needles, let's do a little tucking here with these. Before we add these pine needles, I'm going to add my bow right to the center. Okay, and with these two pine needles, we're not going to add them. I decided not to add these. I think we have a lot going on here, and I think that's going to make a perfect focal point. Okay, now what we're going to do is put this to the side and move along to step number 2 and create our home panel. That is where our tag die comes in. I thought we would create a pocket for our home panel. So I'm going to take the largest, and I'm going to die cut out 2 with white cardstock. And then I will take this size here, we're skipping one, and then I will cut this out also. To create my pocket, I'm just going to go really simple. I'm going to take one of the tags, and I'm going to cut it at 2.5 inches. Okay, and then I'm going to add glue to the left and the right and the bottom. We're just going to go really simple with the tag. Okay, and then with this tag and the top of this tag, I'm gonna add an eyelet. For the pocket, I'm gonna add a red eyelet, and then for the smaller tag, I'm gonna add a pink eyelet. Okay. This one is eventually going to go inside here. Okay, let's go ahead and bring in some red twine. And we'll tie a bow. And we're going to leave it white. And that's my home panel. Okay, what we're going to do is take our focal point. I'm going to add some glue behind here. And we are going to tack down our focal point right in the center here, covering up the line of the pocket. So this will still slide in and out. Okay, and that's all there is to my home panel. Now we're going to move along to step number 3 and create our sentiment. And that's where this tag comes in. I'm going to actually stamp my sentiment. Let's bring in our stamping positioner. And in this stamp set here, I'm going to stamp Made with Love. And I'm going to do 2 tones because there's a little red heart. Okay, let's take Made with Love. And I'm going to put it in the middle here. And first I'm going to stamp the heart, so I need to mask that off. I'm just using some low tack tape here. We'll mask this off, and then I'm going to add lumberjack plaid to the heart here. Okay, and then we just remove that mask, and we can stamp this. And then We're going to mask off the heart next. And I'm going to use my Memento ink for my Made with Love. We'll go over this. And we will remove this. And we will go ahead and stamp that part here. Wonderful. And that will be my greeting for today. What I'm going to do is take a punch. This is a 1-inch punch. And I'm just going to punch this out in a circle. There we go. I'm going to save this tag for another day, and I'm going to die it out one more tag. Let's do that. I'll be right back. Okay, instead of putting an eyelet in here, you know what? I'm going to cover the eyelet on this with my greeting. So let's go ahead and add a foam square behind here. And I will just add this to the top. I think that will look cuter. There we go. And I think that looks cute. Kind of tilt it. So that's our greeting. Now we're going to move along to step number 4 and create our background. This is where our stencil will come in. Tack this down, and I'm going to go over this with my Kitsch Flamingo. We will just use our blending tool here. Once we have this done, we're going to remove this, and then we're going to add our second layer. We will just line this up. It lines up beautifully. The second layer, we're going to go in with Lumberjack Plaid. Okay, we'll take a look. Wonderful. And then we have our third layer. Now the third layer, I thought we would bring in some hero paste, because I think the white is going to go really well on here. But I've never used hero paste with oxide inks, so it may pick up the color, but if it does, that's okay, because it's still going to give me dimension. Okay, so we're going to give this a try. Let's see what this does here. Just go over and add some white detail. Okay, let's take a look. Ooh, and I love it. Look how cool this looks. You see the dimension that adds? I think this looks fabulous. Minus the kitty hair. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to clean off my stencil, and we're going to give this a moment to dry, and I will be right back. Now I think it's just about dry, and I think it picked up a little bit of the oxide ink, but not too much. I think it looks amazing, and I love how shiny it is. Hero Paste has that gloss to it, so I love the way this looks. Now I'm going to take this, we're going to flip it over, and I'm going to place it on an A2 size card base, and then this will be my background. Give that a press. Wonderful. Now as I'm looking at my tag, I think my tag's a little bit too big. So sometimes I do this in my videos. I reroute. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring in a paper trimmer, and I'm going to trim off let's see, I'm going to trim off about maybe 3/4, maybe let's go half of an inch off the bottom of our tag. Okay, I think this may look a little bit better on our card. You can see more of the candy cane, maybe a little bit. I'm going to remove my bow and then take a little bit more. So now my tag measures, let me give you a measurement. So now this is 4 1/8 inch tall. I think this is going to work better on my card. You can see more of my background because I really like that background. What I'm going to do is open it up like this, and then all I'm going to do is add a little bead of glue here. And then we're just going to reseal it. And that's all there is to that. You can tuck this back in there. Put that bow right back in its home. So we just shortened it a little bit. Didn't take any time at all. Okay, now we're going to take our tag. I'm going to add some adhesive behind here. And then this can go in the middle of my card. And that's all there is to that. Now we're going to move along to step number 5 and embellish. I'm going to embellish my card today using some Hero Enamel dots. So does this have a color? This is the pink Hero Hues Enamel dots. I think just a couple is all we need. And then I'm also going to bring in my diamond stickles. And I always go over my berries with a little sparkle, and this is going to give me a little dimension to those two, but it's not going to take away from my color. I'm also going to add a little sparkle to my candy cane stripes. And I just love that sparkle. A fun little pocket card, which is great not only for a little message here, but you know what it's great for? It's also a great gift card holder. If you have a cute little gift card and you want to put it in here, I think this makes a great little gift card holder also. So a fun project today, little pocket card / gift card holder. Thanks so much for joining me. I wish you a lovely day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for sticking with me to the end. I have 2 more videos that you guys might be interested here. If you guys are new and like the content that you see, click that subscribe button and also the notification bell. That way for future videos, be notified. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It sure does help the channel. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.